All right, so how can you know if a shrub is alive or not? There's a lot of shrubs all around town, I mean all over, that are struggling, that have deadness in them. And so a really big question we're getting over and over and over is it time to trim, or how do I know if my bush is alive? So I want to show you a really simple trick that is so simple you're not going to believe it, but how you can determine if your shrub or maybe just particular limbs in your shrub is alive. So this is a larpegulum bush. My bush right here is pretty thin, so it usually has a lot more leaves on it, but that's the story a lot of you are experiencing right now too, right? Is that, hey, I've got limbs that are dead, limbs that are alive. How do I know, if this bush is going to make it or not? And to some degree, nobody can give you the sure answer, but one trick you can do if you want to get a sample of like how is a pocket knife of how many limbs are alive on this bush. And so, the one that I started off this video on, well, I just broke that limb. But if you can see right here, you can see the green just from scraping the branch. Get a little closer on that video. See the green? And then let's try to see if we can find a dead one, because that's the question, right? Is, well, which, how much of this is dead, how much of it isn't? And so I'm going to try this one right here. But all you do is you just scrape just a little bit with your knife, and there's no green in that one. If you can zoom in just a little bit, it's just brown. There's no life on this limb. This was an easy one because there's no leaves on it, but you can't always determine that by no leaves, especially March and April. Some just haven't greened up yet, so they haven't put their leaves out yet, and that's the debacle we're all in right now, right? Is alive as or not. And so all you have to do is get your pocket knife, scrape it. You see green, it's good. No green, not good. So I hope that helps. Let us know if you have any questions.